Lights, Las Vegas, Nevada, at the world-famous Grace and Wayne Chapel. We're here to celebrate a promise of love made 20 years ago between Jose and Joanne. Let's hear it for everybody. Marriage is two hearts with one love that grows greater through the years and is treasured above all else. Marriage is a promise to communicate and to share, to treat each other with respect, to care and to listen to one another. But marriage is also a commitment between a husband and a wife to be not only each other's lover, but above all, most importantly, Elvis's lover. No. Best friends for all of your years together. You two would turn face to face and hold hands and look into each other's eyes, reflect back on what brought you here while I sing a beautiful song called You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. No, come on. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, he loves you, and he always will. Wonderful. Yeah. Well, I've always said that love is a company of two where joy is shared, grief is divided, but that road, it's always traveled together. Not one in front of the other, but side by side through life. If each of you would take a candle by joining them together to light that center candle, this represents your uniting bond as one. Two, becoming one. You can blow your candles out, guys. Only bad luck if this one goes out. Oops. Pay no attention to me. Face to face. You're going to place the ring at this time on Joanne's finger.
Good job, buddy.
Tell your beautiful wife after 20 years, I take you once again
Take you once again
to be my loving wife.
to be my loving wife.
In good times and bad,
In good times and bad.
in sickness and in health,
In sickness and
for richer, for poor,
richer or for poor.
for now and forever.
For now.
And as you place that ring on Jose's finger, tell him I take you once again
I take you once again
to be my loving husband.
to be my loving husband
In good times and bad,
in good times and bad,
in sickness and health,
in sickness and health,
for richer, for poor,
for richer, for poor,
for now and forever.
for now and forever.
You have something you'd like to say to each other?
I do, and I forgot to print it, so I have to read it off my phone. Okay. All right, first off, and I've read this like 5 times, hopefully not to cry and put all my airbrush makeup off. But first off, thank you to everyone who made the trip to be here today, especially under these COVID circumstances. Every single one of you have been a pillar of support in mine and Jose's journey. And to my parents, Sal and Olivia, your presence here means everything to us. I know you are taking a risk, as we all are, to be here today, but it wouldn't feel right doing it without the both of you, as you two have been the most influential and inspiring example of what a marriage should be. We love you, and Dad, I'm so thankful that I had one more opportunity for you to give me away today. And now to my dearest Jose. We've made it 20 years, 2 decades, 27 years if you count the time we dated before we tied the knot. I can't say that I'm shocked that we are standing here today. I realized when I was just a young teenager that God really truly loved me because he chose me to be the girlfriend and eventually wife of one of his most beautiful creations, and that is you. When we said our vows 20 years ago, I'll be honest, I had no idea what I was actually vowing to do. We both know that it hasn't been all rainbows and butterflies. We've dealt with our fair share of hardships, long deployments, too many nights apart as you protected our country, a chaotic home with crazy kids, just to name a few. But with every difficult obstacle, we've had about 1,000 good times and about 1 million laughs. All the good times we've had traveling the world, living in our beach bungalow in Carlsbad, living in Hawaii, living in Puerto Rico, and now in our wonderful home in San Marcos. Camping trips with the best camping crew ever, holidays and Sunday barbecues with our familia loca, our family karaoke nights, our nights out salsa and country dancing, and all the wonderful friends that we've met along the way. Watching so many of our close friends and family members fall in love themselves, the birth of our beautiful nieces, nephews, and godchildren, raising 2 fur babies, our beloved Lola and her cutie patootie Nacho, and most importantly, the birth of our 3 handsome sons, Christian Salvador, Jacob Manuel, and Matthew Joshua, who we love so much but who drive us completely insane.
You right?
Matthew's birth story was so hard, but you showed me how much you love me when you spent 28 days sleeping by my side at Palomar Hospital on an uncomfortable hospital chair because you refused to let me sleep alone. And then the long days we spent together in NICU. You've always been there for the boys and me. You're one of the most thoughtful, funny, forgiving, hardworking, and loving men ever to walk among us, and you're a pretty darn good cook. Thank you for always fighting for us, for always supporting me in my daycare business, for supporting me in all my goals, for loving all of my imperfections, and for being the backbone of our family in everything we do. I could go on, but I'll stop there. It's been an amazing 27 years, and now on our 20th wedding anniversary, I want to vow to you once again. Now I know what I'm vowing to do and what the sacred marriage vows entails. This feels way more special and important than it did the first time because any 2 people can get married once, but it takes 2 committed people that fight for each other, a lot of forgiveness, patience, and love in their hearts, and a village of support like we do, to do it twice. And God willing, we live to see our 50th, I know we'll do it a 3rd time. My parents probably won't be there for that, but I know they'll be watching from their ringside seats with the big man himself. So in front of God, in front of our sons, in front of the people that we love most in the world, and in front of the King himself, I vow that I will love you, that I will honor you, treasure you, stand by you, defend you, and be your best friend, your soulmate, through the good times and bad, through sickness and health, and through every obstacle we face from this day forward until death do us part. I love you. This is short. Mine feels long, right now.
There's no way that I could top what you said. But I want to say, Joanne, or Babe, which is what I've always called you. And yes, this is so nice because you're marrying me for the 3rd time. We had this conversation. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you because you guys are our support. And most of all, I want to say to Sam Olivia, thank you for your inspiration, for being like, without everything that you guys have done for us, we wouldn't be here and have what we have. Thank you. We started off really young, and we didn't know what we were doing. I think that we've had good examples around us, which has been everybody that's around us, and the most your support from your parents and everything. You were the cheerleader, and I was a football player, and we just have lived life to the fullest, and have not put the brakes on anything. So the one thing that I think is the most important today is to tell my kids, my sons, love hard and love very strong everyone around us. And with that, I say, I commit myself again to you for the third time, and hopefully for the fourth time. But I love you, and I take this very. Thank you everybody for coming, and I love you.
Wonderful, guys. Well, here at the Graceland Chapel, we do have some special vows. So face to face, look into each other's eyes and repeat together. I promise
I promise
to always love you tender
to always love you tender
and never leave you
and never leave you.
at Heartbreak Hotel. I will never have
I will never have
a suspicious mind.
a suspicious mind.
And from this day,
From this day,
I promise to be.
I promise to be
You are a hunk of burning love. Well, let me just say, may your love always sustain you too in trying times, but make those happy times even more wonderful and fulfilling as the years go by. So on behalf of the Grace of One Chapel, the suit that I wear, thank you very much. Once again, pronounce you husband and wife. Kiss your Everyone make some noise! 20 years! 27 Viva Las Vegas! Everybody! Viva Las Vegas! Yes, sir! Viva Las Vegas! One more time, make some noise! Viva! Viva Las Vegas! Oh, yeah! One more kiss.
Elvis has left the building. Frankie, good afternoon.
Beautiful. You guys also get a